So the men's singles finalist, Chen Long, the world champion, #1 seed, current world #1, against Viktor Axelsen, unseeded in this tournament. But my goodness, what a tournament he's had. Beat the defending champion
the umpire for
in the very first round. And Dan, the Olympic champion as well, of course. Richard Bramley from New Zealand, our umpire for this. And Chris Yip from Hong Kong.
Ladies and gentlemen, our men's singles finalists from China, Chen Long.
Plenty of support for Chen Long.
And his opponent from Denmark, Viktor Axelsen.
Yes, so too for Viktor Axelsen, the 21-year-old from Odense. Well, the tall young Dane. This a third Super Series tournament final. First final was at the French Open in 2012, and of course he reached the final in India earlier this year. For Chen Long, it is a 24th Super Series tournament final. That's incredible. And of his 23 previous, he's won 16, so he has a very, very good record in Super Series tournament finals. He's already won 2 already, of course, this year, the All England Championships and the Malaysian as well. Both of those Premier Super Series
events.
Green?
Green. Black. Service? Sorry, court. I said service, thank you.
So Chen Long has chosen that far side of the court to start the match. Now this only his 4th tournament of the year for Chen Long, individual tournament that is, but that is because in large part the BWF, the Badminton World Federation, listened to the requests of the players to have some time off, and therefore there was no Super Series tournaments throughout the whole of January and February. Super Series only started in March, which allowed some players to have a full 2 months training period. So Chen Long, 26 years of age, from Hubei province, has been world #1 since the 24th of December at the end of last year. 15-1 his win-loss record. His only loss was in the second round of the Singapore Super Series event when he lost in 3 games to the eventual runner-up Hu Yun. But looking at his results, it was the first round against qualifier Guru Saidat of India where he had his biggest problems. In the semi-final, he beat his teammate, the 2013 winner, in 2 straight games in only what can be described as a lackluster performance by the left-handed Tian Hao Wei. But it was interesting, he's through to the final without playing another seeded player, and of course his opponent is not seeded in today's final either. So the 21-year-old Viktor Axelsen, guaranteed to go up on the Super Series standings. His win-loss record for the year, as I was saying, this is his 3rd final of the year, 3rd Super Series final in total, but not this year. It says 2nd Super Series final this year, having been in the final in India. And of course that huge win in the very first round against the reigning and 2-time Olympic champion Lin Dan. Lin Dan having won the title here in Sydney last year. 3 games there, 3 games against Xue Xiong, and a 2-game victory in the semi-final yesterday against #3 seed Jan Jorgensen. Well, 4th meeting, as you can see, and the last time they met, I can tell you, was the very first round of the Denmark Open last year. 2 straight games. But the first 2 times these 2 players met each other, both occasions went the full distance. But I have to say, Steen, I think that I have not witnessed this young man playing better than I've seen him this week. I think he's been in terrific form.
Yeah, he has. I'm a little bit afraid that he's used too much energy, both physical energy and psychological energy throughout the tournament. First, the win over Lin Dan, his first win ever over two-time Olympic champion, and then he was a little bit under pressure physically in the next two matches, and then another psychologically hard battle against Janne Jorgensen yesterday. So it'll be interesting to see if he can do anything against Chen Long.
Yeah. Well, I know I sat very near to him at breakfast this morning. He was absolutely delighted because he's an Arsenal fan. Of course, Arsenal won the FA Cup 4-0 against Aston Villa last night.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Viktor Axelsen, Denmark. On my left, Chen Long, China. Viktor Axelsen to serve, level, play.
So the men's singles final gets underway. Yeah, it's a nice angled shot. We've been talking about it over the last couple of days, haven't we, Steen, about, in my opinion, Viktor Axelsen's huge improvement with the round-the-head shots, and that's come about, you were explaining, because of his extra strength and flexibility in movement around the court.
No, it's just call white.
It's over. 1-all.
Have you had a chance to speak to either Viktor or the coach, Kenneth Jonassen?
No, I spoke to Kenneth a little bit last night, and of course they know it's a whole different ball game playing Chen Long. Very physically strong and makes quality shots, so you really have to work hard for your points. And that's good. That shot there from Viktor.
Service over. 2-1.
Has to play with a lot of variation in this game, and a lot of quality in his own shots.
Nice. Patient build-up.
3-1.
It's a good rally. Interesting to see if Viktor can continue playing with this high quality that he started out with, because I think actually Chen Long also feels that it was a good rally, because he sort of got a long rally going, and I think he believes that he is the stronger player when it comes to physicality.
It's over.
That goes down as a missed opportunity.
3.
Excellent follow-up from Chen Long.
3-all.
There he picks up that the return from Viktor is too high and goes for the kill. You have a split second to judge whether you should go for it or you just have to play on. Nice there.
Oh, that's nice. Brilliant. Well, Chen Long has such powerful legs, his movement around the court, that ability to change direction and then leap from the base position to make the final winning shot. Immediately looked round at his coach after that rally.
So it's over.
And a very positive start for Viktor. Got beat quite easily the last time he met Chen Long. We don't know what the score's going to be here and how everything's going to pan out, but the way he's been playing the first 8 rallies has been good. And cannot only think about winning. That's probably all he thinks about right now, but he should be thinking about development as well.
So it's over. 5-4.
Just explain that a little bit further. You think he should be thinking about his strokes, his tactics, rather than...
Yeah, he should stick to his tactics and measure on how am I challenging my opponent today. These last 2 shots have been a little bit loose, and that's what I'm afraid of, that he feels that he has to do a lot to win points. I think he should just play on the way he did the first 8 rallies. Still create some variation and take his chances and so on, but he needs to be patient. Because Chen Long, he feeds of all the easy points you make for him. That's another one.
7-4.
Yeah. I understand completely what you're saying, and I agree with it, but I think from a player's point of view, I can remember back to the last Super Series tournament, which was the Singapore, and Momota, who actually won the men's singles tournament. Oh, that's a lovely angle. Had publicly said beforehand, there's no good me showing potential anymore. I have to start delivering. I have to start winning.
Yeah.
And I just get the impression that's possibly what Viktor Axelsen is also thinking.
Yeah, but there's one big difference. Momota wasn't playing Chen Long.
Yeah, okay. Fair
because
point.
If Viktor wasn't playing Chen Long or Li Chengwei, I would have exactly the same point of view.
Yeah. But he's probably thinking that. This is my 3rd Super Series tournament final. I've got to start winning. I can't keep being runner-up all the time.
Yeah.
You know.
But he's not there yet.
4.
Yeah.
Not if he plays Chen Long or Li Chengwei.
Well, 8 of the last 9 points going to Chen Long.
So this is it. This is the game that's needed, and then he needs to create variation and opportunities for himself. Wow, he got an easy point there. So he can get easy points as well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's just made 5 easy points for Chen Long. But of course, that's not unfortunate. That's because that's the way Chen Long, that's the impact he has on people.
Yes,
that you feel you have to do so much to win it, and it's correct.
5.
You have to be patient,
9.
and you have to have quality in your shots.
Yeah, brilliant. Rounded in.
So it's over. Ten, 5.
Yeah.
That's good. And the reason it's really good is that he's in good balance, Viktor. So there's no chance of getting, no risk of getting counter-attacked. And that you always have to, when you're playing Chen Long, you always have to figure out, can I make this shot, or is the risk that I get counter-attacked too big?
It's over. 11-6. Interval.
So 5-point advantage to Chen Long here at the mid-game interval. George Van Zert, the Chinese coach there. Yeah, he's obviously saying something about those angles towards the net.
And this, sort of to explain a little bit this about thinking a little bit about development. This is feedback to Viktor where he stands. So he needs to play the game according to these first 8 rallies and a few of the rallies here later in the game. I think that there's a chance that he feels that he probably won't be able to go the full distance playing like that. But that's okay. Then we just have to see how far away he is. So if he gets tired, fine, no problem. Then we get feedback. Where are we right now? How good does he need to be on the physical part?
11-6. Play.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. That's a fabulous smash.
Yeah.
7-11.
It seems like a good side for Viktor, especially if he can get his cross smash in as well, as you pointed out during the week. Wow.
Yeah.
8-11.
That's wide.
Yeah.
But a lot of play to the forehand side right now.
Yeah.
It's over. 12-8.
Excellent play by Chen Long. He was waiting for that.
Now, here's Viktor Axelsen's placement of the smashes. And this was in the semi-final against Janne Jorgensen. Vast majority going down Jorgensen's backhand side.
And it's probably the cross smashes that we were discussing. A lot of them, I suspect. Oh, that's well played. That's well played. Deceptions.
It's over.
And that's coming from taking it early.
Yeah. And that shot there. So that's something new, something that we haven't seen yet in this game, and that's so important that you mix up the efficient play that sort of gets you in no trouble with shots that could create some good things for you.
Steps over. 14-9.
Yes, that's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah.
And the opportunity for that shot doesn't come early in the rally, because you need to
10,
sort of pass on the opportunity
14.
on a number of times. So on a number of occasions where you have the possibility of making that shot, where you don't make it.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between absolute top-level badminton, very steep one.
Yeah. And I like that,
11,
especially after that
14.
last cross-court winner.
Yeah.
Very next shot that he plays after the serve, it's cut down straight.
Great play by Chen
It's
Long.
over. 15, 11.
He's quite a lot below the net court there when challenging.
Well, you were talking about it earlier, the balance that Chen Long's able to keep even when he's doing that deep lunge or having to move. Look at that movement again. Low centre of gravity. As he moves around the court. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.
But again, Chen Long is forcing Viktor to hit the lines.
It's over.
And, I mean,
12,
if you have a player that can keep continuing
15.
hitting the lines, well, congratulations.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to win. But we've also seen that he has created some errors, and I guess sometimes it can sound as we're a little bit biased, Viktor Axelsen, and of course I think I am as well. But that's because we recognize that Chen Long is the greatest player at the moment, and it would be so interesting to see if Viktor can sort of challenge him in a better way than he did the last time he played. Now that's the smash that
It's over.
Chen Long earned by being so close to the ones hitting
16.
the lines.
Yeah.
It will go down in the statistics as an unprovoked error, but nothing could be more wrong.
That is an unforced error.
That is an unforced error.
17, 12.
So it's still the 5 points from 4-all to 9-4. That's the difference between the two players.
Yeah.
And so hard to catch up when Chen Long is on the other side.
Yeah. That's another one of the forced errors,
18.
because he knows unless he
12.
gets it onto the line. But
it's a bad choice.
It's a bad choice, isn't it?
There's no chance of winning the rally here. Both players are 50-50 to win it. We can't say who's got the advantage, but then suddenly Viktor makes a shot that loses it, and you can't afford that. And that's why Chen Long is going to win this match.
Well, he's 2 points
19.
away from taking the
12.
opening game, that's for certain.
Great play. And there's this shot, suddenly, a little bit surprising shot that gets your
20.
opponent off balance,
Game
and
point.
Chen Long is really
12.
good at converting those.
Yeah.
Should Viktor have made a good defensive shot here, he would just play it on Chen Long, waiting for another opportunity.
It's gone long.
Game.
And the opening game on a run of 6 straight points. That goes to the world champion and
First
world
game
number
won
one,
by
Chen Long.
Chen Long. 21-12.
21-12 confirms the umpire. 18 minutes of play. Well, Chen still doesn't look terribly happy with his players' performance. Obviously, we don't know what they're saying, but look at that movement. He leapt from the base position in the centre of the court. Yeah, I think that's one of the big differences. The change of direction of Viktor Axelsen, not nearly as good and fluent as this man, Chen Long. When he's forced to change direction, he seems to do it so, not effortlessly, but just seems to glide into another direction. Well, the Queen Victoria building, famous for shopping, of course, originally designed as a marketplace. And hasn't it been beautifully restored? The stained glass windows, domed roof, mosaic tiled floors, and of course the great shopping as well.
Second game, level, play.
So the world champion, one game to the good, in taking the first 21-12. The World Championship bronze medalist from Denmark.
1, love.
Well, you alluded to it earlier, Steen, when you wondered whether his earlier matches and his great result over Lin Dan and battles physically and mentally that he's had along the way, whether that's taken its toll on Axelsen.
Yeah.
One match too much, do you think, this one?
I don't really know. I think actually he's playing really well. And I don't think it would have made a difference had they played in the first round and both been totally fresh. This is a good rally.
Brilliant. Straight down the line.
It's over.
And of course, over time, if you can sort of extinguish these easy mistakes and play rallies like this and hit winners, because he has a potential of hitting winners more easy than Chen Long, then he will be able to challenge him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's landed in. Yeah, misjudgment.
It's over.
Yeah, because it's maybe a little confusing for some people to understand, you know, the fact that if Viktor Axelsen can beat the two-time reigning Olympic champion Lin Dan in the first round, you know, and yet you're saying here in this match that, you know, your probability and your knowledge says that
he's got a very slim chance of winning.
He's got a slim chance of winning. And it's simply because of the style of Chen Long.
Yeah.
It's that, you know, he gets so much back. He makes the court so much smaller for you to...
So strong physical player.
Yeah.
And it's also because I don't rate Lin Dan as good as Chen Long. I know they've played some close matches and so on, but it's just as simple as that. At the moment, I rate the two best players in the world to be Chen Long and Lee Chong-wei. Number 3, Lin Dan. And after that, there's a lot of players challenging to sort of get to that group. I think Lin Dan gets a lot of credit for what he's achieved in the past. And I think players should start looking at how he's playing at the moment. Viktor showed how to do it.
Yeah. It's great reading of the situation there from Axelsen. Do you know, I think we discussed that earlier this year about Lin Dan winning matches on reputation, because players were so in awe of who I'm playing against, instead of saying, well, actually, he's not as good as he once was.
No.
And there are chances.
But he's still very, very good.
He's still absolutely magnificent, but I think it was Shrikant in the final of China Open.
Shrikant, he also proved it.
Yeah.
The thing is that there's a few more spots in Lin Dan's game that you can target, and it's really hard finding those spots against Chen Long and Lee Chongwei. Well, better start. Actually, the same start to the second game here as to the first, but things quite positive for Viktor. Let's see how fast he learns. Great play, keeping that short from Chen Long there.
Good rally.
Yeah. Excellent rally. Not afraid at all to challenge from below the tape, Chen Long, and Viktor has to pick up on that and close the net down.
Line judge.
Yeah, it's good that the court attendant called on straight away. Now, did you manage to catch any of that?
No, they were just talking a lot, and one of the things was that Viktor replied, yeah, he's keeping a lot short, and I hope that was the net shot that they were referring to.
The flicks.
Yeah. Slipped a bit there.
Yeah, on his forehand defence.
6-4.
I would like to see a cross clear on one of these attacking opportunities.
From the forehand corner?
Any corner, just so that Chen Long doesn't know that whenever Viktor leaps, he's going to attack.
Yeah.
It should be. We saw it here from Chen Long. He had a possibility where he sort of chose to play the cross drop shot instead of attacking. And I think it's so important to always keep the opponent guessing. No, bad judgment.
He knows it too.
Yeah.
He was in a position, he was in a good position, could have easily played it.
7-5.
Placed attack from Chen Long.
5.
Oh, I think I'd be tempted to challenge that.
It was
No?
straight on the line.
9. 5.
Yeah, you're right.
So Chen Long created a little bit of a gap again.
Oh,
He almost got it back.
10. 5.
6 of the last 7 points.
Yeah.
It's from that 4-all stage,
Yeah.
same as the first game.
And a good read by Chen Long, taking these small opportunities and converting them to points.
It's over. 6. 10.
Well played.
Yeah, it's a nice reverse angle, isn't it?
But I noticed how controlled the attack was from Chen Long in the beginning of that rally. He knew that this was not a really big chance. It was just a chance. If he
7.
sort of went all out
10.
for it, there was a big chance that he would make a mistake or be counter-attacked. I'm willing to say already now that this is the best game Viktor has played in this tournament. It might sound strange as he's lost 1 game and he's down 10-7. But it's the best badminton he's played.
Yeah, that is magnificent.
Eight. 10.
It is not often that Chen Long cannot change direction and readjust.
Play.
Good defense.
Yeah, that was nice to hear.
That's why
What's gone wide? Well, didn't mean to miss it, Axelsen, but it's just as well he did.
if it's out of his reach, it must be out.
9. 10.
Well, this is a good fight, Pike. 4 straight points.
He's playing well. He's playing
Yeah.
well now, Viktor.
Reverse slice, straight drop.
10.
Fast forward.
All.
He's really creating things for himself.
On a run of 6 straight points,
Interval.
it is Viktor Axelsen who has the advantage at the mid-game interval. Extraordinary comeback.
bare blive en lille smule fremme. Ja, okay? Ja. Hvad tænker du? Lige nøjagtigt. Så får du slået et drop, du får slået et enkelt clear. Ja. Ja, det er rigtig, rigtig godt. Men du spiller også nu. Ja. Så. Du mixer det op. Ja. Okay. Det er også bare, jeg ville så gerne før, men jeg er så spændt i armen, ja. Bedre. Men det er den her, det er overskud. Og så den der, du skal tage det, altså, gå til derinde.
It's poetry in motion, isn't it? Strength in the legs to be able to leap to the round the head position. And look at that. Beautiful. Now, Danish coach Kenneth Jonassen saying something about mixing it up and the drop shots.
Yeah, he's mixing it up well now, and he's playing with him,
11,
and that's important.
10.
And I guess he means that he's variating his game.
Play.
And Viktor says, yeah, I want to beat him so much, but it tenses me in my arm when I want to win so much. And I think that's correct. He needs to play 10. Really good badminton and then see how this will end, and forget about who's winning. Just try to play as good as possible. That's wide.
Yeah, it goes back to the point you were making earlier on. Don't think about trying to win.
No.
13.
Because if the player
10.
himself has just admitted that it's tensing him up when he thinks about the winning. 8 straight points. Oh, unbelievable. Backhand smash straight down the line for the outright winner.
14.
He's won 9 of the
10.
last
He's
11 points.
He's won 9 straight points.
9 straight points, wow.
Well, for Chen Long fans, that will be a relief.
11.
See that error from Axelsen.
14.
I guess what was the score? 10-5, 10-4, 10-5?
10-5.
Chen Long felt that he's got it under control. So, probably fighting back now.
That's nice.
That's a pity. Oh, we did it, but he shows himself that he can
14.
sort of create problems for Chen Long, and that's positive.
Well, something's
give
happened.
it to the referee to bring on. Yeah.
Yeah,
But we need to play.
something about his shoe.
Yeah, I think maybe it's
Did he?
gone.
Well, his coach needs to dash off and get that for him. Or maybe. Well, what was all that about?
12. 14.
Well, he said something about something was in the training hall, and his coach would go and get it. That is phenomenal.
It's over.
And if he can keep firing those smashes away, then he forces Chen Long to change his game, because he will need to take a more attacking
15.
attitude.
12.
I mean, you can't defend smashes like that.
No.
Placed on the sideline. That's impossible.
Yeah. It's the accurate attack straight down the lines and following forward.
16. 12.
It's a good lift.
So,
Yeah, good judgment from Chen Long.
It's over.
I think something's gone wrong in that communication about the shoes. I don't think there's any referee
13.
on its way with something, and
16.
Kenneth is still on his chair in the corner.
Yeah. Force the short lift with the wonderful tight spinning net shot.
It's over. (17, 13).
Wow.
Quick again.
Wow.
And
There's
that's
definitely
quick.
something wrong with that shoe.
Yes.
It's too fast.
Yeah.
It's over.
Correction.
18, 13.
This is just unbelievable.
Yeah. I said at 7-10 that
19,
Viktor was
13.
playing his best game of the tournament, and I have to say, the way he's playing now, I've never seen him play like that before.
Yeah.
This is one of the situations where the shuttle doesn't really come as far as Viktor thinks. So
over.
that's why
14,
the start is too far
19.
behind the shuttle when hitting it.
Oh, my
Good
goodness.
deception. Good deception.
Well worked. And Viktor
It's
Axelsen,
over.
game point opportunities.
Game point.
Look at
14.
that. I told you his round the head movement had improved. Let's go
wide.
wide. It is one game all in the men's singles final. And who would have thought at 5-10 down in the second
won
game,
by
we would be
Viktor
saying
Axelsen.
that.
21-14. One game all.
What an extraordinary comeback. 21-14, one game all.
Okay? Ja. Hvis du går i stykker, så får du lov til at hente den. Ja. Den her afslutning. Den her, hvor du bliver ved med at spille en blød bold i perioder, og så afslapper din afvisning. Okay? Det er vigtigt, at du spiller den der tidlige overskab. Ja. Fordi så kan du tillade dig at blive stående lidt længere frem. Han kan ikke sætte det der pres med ligerne og fuldstændig op. Hvad sker der for det?
Ja, så er jeg nede under den.
Ja, og så trækker du, hvis du kommer lidt
Ja,
sent.
nå, ja, præcis. Ja, præcis.
Ja. Over for forhåndshjørnet, når han ligger derovre som den der.
Well, I said right at the start that this week I think that Viktor Axelsen has played better than I've ever seen him before, and then your comment, Steen, in that early stages of the second game that he was playing better than you had ever seen him play. I mean, he's just taken his game to a new level.
Yeah, from 5-10, it's just been unbelievable. I was convinced that Chen Long would just win this quite easily.
20 minutter endnu. Kom så.
Yeah, he looks positive, doesn't he? Oh, beautiful. Bondi Beach. I was down there earlier in the week. Fantastic place. Most famous beach, of course, in the whole of Australia. And there's a very good reason for that. Good surf,
Final game.
beautiful environment.
Level. Play.
So third and deciding game in singles final.
I need to close that, but it's the only shot he could make, Chen Long.
Service over.
Well, what was the coach saying to him?
Love.
Did you catch any of that?
Yeah, mostly about his shoe. It's not totally wrecked. It's just he fears that it will not go on through the whole match. So he wants to have a pair of spare shoes ready. And then it's important that he plays some soft shots. Good call.
No mention by the coach
over.
on your idea of just occasionally putting in the cross clear? Or not necessary anymore now his attacking shots are so good?
I couldn't hear all of it, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
rule it out. But see, he's quite close to the net in the defense, Chen Long. Moves closer and closer in order to cover the stick smashes. That's why I'd like to see the clear, but well played here by the Chinese. World number one.
Service over. 2-1. Line jump.
Of course, excellent read by Chen Long and coach Xie Xuanzi that it's possible to move a little bit closer to the net when Axelsen has the attacking opportunity.
Two, one.
Yes. Now, for any youngster watching this, if you see Chen Long's movement in this, look how he just stops and then has the power in the legs. Look at that, to then leap backwards. By the time he's landed, his body weight is moving forward again.
Play.
Yeah, well left.
4-1.
Oh, that was a tight net shot.
Yeah.
Chen Long was totally covering that corner, but impossible to do anything about that.
Yeah, and that, I mean, that to me, apart from the obvious skill of Viktor Axelsen playing the perfect net shot there, what impresses me as well is his courage. He's taking him on. He's saying, okay, you know, I know you have that capability of coming forward to the net, but he's done it again there. Lovely net shot. Yeah, took that early. Yeah, well played.
3, 4. Play. It's over. 5, 3.
Unbelievable. Great play from Chen Long.
Six, 3.
Look how he just keeps the pressure on.
Beautiful follow-up.
Yeah.
A lot of players are tempted to go too much for the first kill. It's just so risky that you make a mistake.
Yeah, there's another nice net shot from Axelsen. Oh my goodness. Indecision. And that indecision costing him dear.
7.
This should not be allowed.
3.
Chen Long should not be able to challenge there at the net. Viktor should cover that corner. But, well...
Yeah, it was going to land a long way in too, wasn't it?
Yeah. Chen Long is much more dangerous in his backhand side than his forehand side, in my opinion.
What, from deep in court?
Yeah, this one. His follow-up is so much more.
Another good net shot. Yeah, setting up the rally. Yeah, that's beautiful.
I think Viktor has sort of owned the net in his backhand side. Been playing really precise from that corner and mixing it up with some good deceptions, flat pushes.
Four, 7.
Oh.
That was a bit lucky.
It was lucky because he was really looking for the net.
5.
Axelsen, he wasn't really ready to go back in court at all.
I like that. I like that lift. That's a typical Lindan lift. You tried an attacking shot. The opponent has sort of nullified it, and you just make sure that nothing bad is happening on the next shot.
Oh, has the command of the net changed? Changed in favour of the Dane.
Wasn't a really good shot. But, challenging Chen Long to try and play it sharp. There was the clear.
Yeah.
It's over. 8.
He hasn't played
6.
many backhands from deep in court, Viktor Axelsen. That's probably why.
So it's over. 7, 8.
Yeah, it's a nice angle. Oh. Good rally.
It's wide.
Going wide, yeah. What a rally. And Viktor Axelsen back level.
8.
Interesting to see the next couple of points here, because I suspect that this is taking its toll on Viktor.
Physically.
Yeah. But where he is at right now, he's still impressed me. And I think we discussed a little bit that we had some quite quick matches in the first 2 days we were on radio, but those finals that we've seen so far, they have certainly made up for it.
Yeah.
Excellent matches. Well played.
Yeah.
Excellent. He's been so successful with the straight smashes, Chen Long. And this time he
It's over.
opts for the cross
9.
opportunity.
8. Viktor. Viktor.
Oh, that's a great angle on the smash.
Did it touch the net block? I think so.
I think he probably got slightly deflected, yes. But it was almost like a reverse slice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a reverse.
It's over. 9. All. It's over.
Didn't keep his balance or his
10.
posture as he played that round the
9.
head shot.
No.
And that's probably your sign of tiredness that you've noticed.
That's wide.
That is such good work. He talked about the patience within the rally, and that was very, very obvious there from Axelsen.
over. 10 all.
So this point will decide who has the lead at the change of ends. And the answer is
11,
it's the young Dane.
Interval changes.
A 1-point advantage at the change of ends here in the third and deciding game. Exactly an hour this match has been in progress. Well,
Op med hovedet her. Overspillene, ikke også? Det er dem, der gør ondt på. Dine overspil, der går ondt på. Husk her, du skal ikke skynde dig her. Ja, tempoet ned mellem duellerne. Okay? Så er det kommunikation hele tiden ud til mig. Ja?
Reinforcing that the flat lifts along the sidelines are doing the trick for Viktor. Really hurting Chen Long, and that he should be patient both in and in between the rallies. Challenge.
well, you wouldn't want to challenge it when it's called out.
No.
Chen Long.
I would have challenged it if I was Viktor, I think.
Yeah.
But he lost the challenge earlier on, did he?
I don't think we've had a challenge in the men's singles.
11
No.
all.
I thought that was close.
Well, it was certainly worth a challenge from Viktor Axelsen.
I think we're going to see a bit more aggressive Chen Long now.
Oh,
Yeah, it was definitely going in.
Yeah.
He was right to try and
Yeah.
retrieve
Over.
that, Chen Long.
12 11.
That's a nice angle. Wanted to hit the top of the net and fell back his side.
Subs over. 12 all.
He was in a total wrong direction, Chen Long. He was covering his short backhand corner at the net.
That's nice. Overdone it.
Yeah.
Was Kennett saying something about the pace? He said something about
13,
tempo, didn't he?
12.
I was talking to him. No?
I didn't catch it. In between the games, there was this about mixing it up with soft shots.
Yeah. It's a good net shot. Missed it.
Challenge.
You're in a better
Viktor
position than me
Axelsen, challenge.
to see that.
Call.
I'm not sure about
Out.
this one, but
No, I thought it my instinctive.
but it's a good
Yeah.
spot to take the challenge. Get a little bit of a break. Chen Long has been playing well. And that's out.
Challenge unsuccessful. 14-12. Viktor Axelsen has one challenge remaining. Play. Fault.
5 of the 6 points since the mid-game interval have gone to this man.
Yeah.
15.
And he's gone for chances on lift from Chen Long that were absolutely perfect in length. And it's really, really hard to convert those 2 points. Created 2 mistakes and 1 counter-attacking opportunity for Chen Long. Good read there.
It's over. 13-15.
That's the sort of going
Yeah.
for the chance that you're
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
not when it's such a good lift, such
It's
good
over.
length.
No. Chen Long is in perfect position.
16.
And
Yeah.
there's no chance
13.
that this would have been a winner. That's it. That's it. Well played. I think Viktor is feeling the pressure on the physical side of the game. I think that might be why he's taking these big chances.
Yeah.
Or 2 big chances that aren't really chances.
Well, I think Chen Long has called the tournament doctor. He's just grazed his finger in trying to retrieve that one. Yeah, he's got his own little plaster with him.
And it's often you hurt your fingers a little bit when you make these diving defenses.
Yeah.
14-16.
A couple of very big points coming up right now. Oh, nice.
Wide. Excellent defense by Chen Long.
Yeah.
He was in dire straits a couple of times in that rally.
Yeah, look at that. Control on the movement. And even after very nearly an hour and 10 minutes, he's still got that balance and that crouch movement, Chen Long.
Yeah. And that's his trademark. He needs to be that strong.
Yeah. Because of his style.
17.
Because of his style,
14.
he's got a very, very nice technique, but he's not got the same kind of variation as Lin Dan and Li Chengwei.
Read that.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, totally outmaneuvered, and it's not often you say that about Chen Long.
Serves over. 15. 17.
Good net shot. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, that's a challenge.
There's a challenge here from Chen Long, but I thought that was, without question, caught the line. But then, not in. Well, the line judge agreed with me, actually, didn't he? Said it was in, but Hawkeye will make the decision. Yeah, I thought it was. Plumb on the line.
Unsuccessful.
A bit too close to the line to my taste when you have that big opportunity.
17.
Yeah.
Think how
Chen Long
little
has one challenge
was the
remaining.
difference between a winner and a direct loser.
Play.
16-17. Deciding game. Somebody's taking
No
pictures.
flash photography.
Yeah, well done, umpire. Yeah, at this crucial stage, that's desperately disappointing and distracting for the players. Clever.
That's a good shot.
Oh, that is unbelievable defence. How gorgeous was that?
Serves over.
Feeding off his opponent's power on this defensive shot and just guiding it
16.
across court. That is wonderful. Oh, that's wild.
$19. 16.
Oh, quick. Yeah, that was a tired-looking backhand from Viktor Axelsen. And that error means that the world champion, Chen Long, has 4 match point opportunities. Yeah. Hardly made the net. And the whole body language after that rally from
20.
Axelsen screaming tiredness.
16. Play.
Match point, Chen Long.
It's over. 17, 20.
What a great match.
Yeah.
I didn't think Viktor Axelsen was that close on the physical side of the game, but that's impressed me the most in this final.
Ready.
Two match points saved.
I'm not sure I would lift too much if I were Chen Long.
18, 20.
But another 2 match points remain for Chen Long. It's out. The challenge.
Chen Long challenges called out.
It was really hard to see where they touched Viktor's shirt. He's sitting down.
Viktor Axelsen.
Watching a good movie.
Watching.
It's in.
It's in. Match to Chen Long. But what a great match it was. Well, you have to give credit to this man, Chen Long. He was playing against a youngster who was playing the best badminton of his life. But I think young Viktor Axelsen has really come of age here in Sydney. Yes, he's been in Super Series tournament finals before, but as Steve Peterson has just been saying, he is mighty close to the top 3. And of course, Chen Long, in Steen's opinion, is the best player in the world at the moment. Chen Long is champion here in Australia. What a final. Well, the number of tough matches this week for Axelsen. Starting with the Olympic champion in the first round. And he has more than done himself proud in today's final. But for any player like Chen Long, who can win time and time and time again. This is his 3rd Super Series title of the year in only his 4th tournament. Well, that is very, very impressive. Well, I never dreamt we would have such a wonderful start to finals days. 3 superb finals, and this men's singles, I think, has been my pick so far. Look at that. Different styles. 2 very different athletes, but 2 players playing some wonderful badminton. After that opening game, 21-12 to the world champion Chen Long, I never thought for one moment we would be treated to a 3rd and deciding game. Axelsen has shown that he really is a player who can challenge not only in the future, but challenges right now. Yeah, the final shots, the challenge, the overall, and there for the match.
Please welcome the players to the presentation ceremony for the men's singles. And please welcome our presentation party, Huang Xiangmo, Chair of Yuhu Group, and Tong Suijin, Deputy Counsel General, People's Republic of China. The runner-up for men's singles final of the Star Australian Badminton Open for 2015 from Denmark, Viktor Axelsen.
Well, he's done himself proud here in Sydney, Viktor Axelsen. Of course, he will be bitterly disappointed that in his third Super Series tournament final, he's once again had to settle for second best. But I think he has taken his game to a new level, and he can build on that for the future. Of that, I have no doubt.
And the champion for the men's singles, the final of the Star Australian Badminton Open for 2015 from China, Chen Long.
The world champion Chen Long adds the Star Australian Open to his long, long list of titles. A 17th career Super Series title for Chen Long. Won the title without having to play against another seeded player, and that is an astonishing statistic. His third title of the year to add to the All England Super Series, the Malaysia Super Series, and now here in Australia as well. Yeah, that's nice. Played in great spirit, the men's singles final. It really has been a delight to watch.